City of Chicago. Yes, friends, City of Chicago. Man, look there. Wow. Tall building, eh? Skyscrapers.
He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
Downtown Chicago. Yes, we're in the city, but we ain't staying here. We gotta leave.
And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
Hello, welcome.
1 John 4:8 and verse 16. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love, and we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. 1 John 4:8 and verse 16. And he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love, and we have known and believed the love that God has for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God has for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him.
He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love, and we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in him. And we have known and believed the love that God hath for us, and he that dwelleth in
he that dwelleth in love dwelleth in God, and God in He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. God is love. He that loveth not.
Friends, science has confirmed that there are other planets. But did you know that the Word of God has confirmed there are other worlds? In Hebrews 1, verses 1 to 2, we are told, God, who at sundry times and in divers manners spake in the past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. Yes, friends, the worlds is being pluralized, not singular. In Hebrews 11 and verse 3, we are told, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. And if you remember, in the book of Job, Job chapter 1 and 2, we can see where the representatives of these worlds met with God, and Satan showed up as the representative of earth. So friends, there are other worlds. In the book, Early Writings, the chapter God's Love for His People, we are told, the Lord has given me a view of other worlds. Wings were given me, and an angel attended me from the city to a place that was bright and glorious. The grass of the place was living green, and the birds there warbled a sweet song. The inhabitants of the place were of all sizes. They were noble, majestic, and lovely. They bore the express image of Jesus, and their countenances beamed with holy joy, expressive of the freedom and happiness of the place. I asked one of them why they were so much more lovely than those on the earth. The reply was, we have lived in strict obedience to the commandments of God, and have not fallen by disobedience like those on the earth. Then I saw two trees. One looked much like the tree of life in the city. The fruit of both looked beautiful, but of one they could not eat. They had power to eat of both, but were forbidden to eat of one. Then my attending angel said to me, none in this place have tasted of the forbidden tree, but if they should eat, they would fall. Friends, it is so important to live in strict obedience to the words of God. Then I was taken to a world which had 7 moons. There I saw good old Enoch, who had been translated. On his right arm he bore a glorious palm, and on each leaf was written victory. Around his head was a dazzling white wreath, and leaves on the wreath, and in the middle of each leaf was written purity. And around the wreath were stones of various colors that shone brighter than the stars. Wow! And cast a reflection upon the letters and magnified them. On the back part of his head was a bow that confined the wreath, and upon the bow was written holiness. Above the wreath was a lovely crown that shone brighter than the sun. Wow! I asked him if this was the place he was taken to from the earth. He said, "It is not. The city is my home, and I have come to visit this place." So we are seeing Enoch visited one of those worlds, what we refer to as unfallen worlds that our Creator God made. And yes, friends, if you and I remain faithful, we too will have the privilege of visiting those worlds. He moved about the place as if perfectly at home. I begged of my attending angel to let me remain in that place. I could not bear the thought of coming back to this dark world again. Then the angel said, "You must go back, and if you are faithful, you with the 144,000 shall have the privilege of visiting all the worlds and viewing the handiwork of God." My friends, let us remain faithful. If you think traveling to another country is beautiful, wait until we get over yonder to see what God has in store. May God bless you as you think on these things.